Hey, family. Hope this recording finds you all doing well. Glad that we are together, and glad that we are continuing to find time to work together. One of the things that super important for all of us is to make sure that we are constantly in this mode where we're growing and building and learning together. Wanted to share some thoughts with you about sustainability for your business, for your organization. This is a hot topic for a lot of businesses, a lot of nonprofits, a lot of individuals, and I've seen quite a bit of good content that's flowing around that's helping folks process through this. I want to share some thoughts with you based upon how I'm supporting and coaching some of my clients. So let's jump into a little bit. Just a couple of thoughts around what matters. Now, when we talk about sustaining your business, there are three things that we teach our customers that we feel are just invaluable, priceless, necessary for every customer to know. In order for you to become sustainable, to become successful, to become relevant to your customer base, whether it's the folks that you provide services to or those paying for the services, you have to master these three things. First thing you got to master is developing strategies constantly, consistently on an ongoing basis. All right. The second thing you got to master is generating effective performance results that will get people to the table to understand why they should patronize your business, fund your business, sponsor your business, etc. And then, of course, relationships. They matter. They are essential to what you do and to how you do it. And so as you think about that, one of the elements, one of these three elements that tends to surprise people the most, or that does not get talked about enough, is performance, and how performance can make or break, opportunity and revenue, etc. And so it is important for you to understand the necessity of still performing well, no matter what's happening, and getting those results consistently on a regular basis so that folks can see your value, they can feel your value, they can sense your value. It has a ripple effect, if you will, on the work that you do. So you got to make sure your performance is key. Now, what I wanted to address a little bit is in this particular video is talk a little bit about revenue and how revenue plays a significant role in your business, and how it has a significant impact on the ability to sustain your business. I want to bring to your attention a couple of things you should be thinking about. This is specifically for nonprofit organizations, as you're thoughtful about, what's next for you. And of course, small businesses can take full advantage of these things too, where appropriate and where relevant. One of the things you got to be thoughtful about, considerate of, is which grant opportunities make the most sense for you and your organization. Now, most people are pursuing unrestricted dollars, and that is a very hot topic, and it always has been, likely always will be. Where are the unrestricted dollars, and how do we get access to them, and how do we pursue them, and how do we win them, and how are we competitive? One of the things that we tend to tell our clients is, one, they're very hard to come by, and when they are available, they're highly competitive. So now you're dealing with a very finite resource that is of interest to a whole lot of folks, and including you. So how are you approaching these things? Well, one, you obviously want to pursue them when they come up, and track them as they become available, what's relevant to your industry, your work, your community, et cetera, et cetera. But you also want to be thoughtful about grant opportunities that are available that's tied to other things that you do well, right? So you're so focused on that unrestricted dollars, and of course the core thing you do well. What else do you do well? And what we tend to do, we walk our clients through a litany of things, a series of conversations and questions that seeks to explore, what do you do well? What do they say they know you for? Why do people appreciate you? What is it that people they think highly of you, and they believe that you are the best service in town to get X? What is that thing? When we unpack that thing, then we have to explore, well, what funding opportunities exist for the customer to support that through grant dollars and revenue dollars through grants. And even if it's not a direct grant opportunity, are there partnerships where you can subcontract your services to other organizations who have access to grants And those grants within them have a need for your services and the things that you do. Huge opportunity, huge opportunity. It goes back to what we talked about earlier when we talked about performance and relationships. Those two things can unlock dollars. And of course, while strategy is the slowest way to raise money and can seem an unnecessary evil that you got to include in the process, here's the thing. You can't get to performance and relationships without having some sort of strategic approach to this, some sort of thoughtful approach to this. So it does matter to have a strong strategy. Second, one of the things that I have found pretty consistently when I've had these conversations around sustainable with customers is that they're not necessarily aware of how much value they have when they bridge together all of their worlds, right? A lot of my customers play in multiple worlds unbeknownst to them, right? So they're in the nonprofit world. A lot of my customers in the nonprofit world. They are dealing with a lot of funders, and they're dealing with a lot of customers who access services, who don't pay for services but access services. So this is the basic business model of nonprofits. I have noticed that a lot of nonprofits do not realize that they have access to and are tangentially connected to the sponsorship world, the business world, the community development world, the partnership world, ... And there are tons of reasons why this could be the case. A lot of it, I think, has to do with perspective and mindset. When we talk about sponsorships and we talk about access points that we can grant businesses to your services or to the work that you're doing, this is a big deal. And so your ability to understand the position you're playing, the position you have in multiple communities can make a significant difference in your ability to not only sustain, which is critical, but in your ability to add ongoing value to the groups that you are a part of and groups you're looking to become a part of. Significant opportunity there. And here's my last point about revenue. What you do well has significant foundations in administrative excellence. And many of you have figured out how to do your business well, how to operate your programs well, how to pursue revenue well, how to build relationships well, how to perform well, how to develop strategies well. All of that is rooted in solid administrative support at the highest levels. Gotta tell you, this can be an opportunity where you can explore farming out, connecting what you do well and the administrative connection points to other organizations and customers who are in desperate need of what you can provide. Listen, when we talk about sustainability, it is critical for you to be thoughtful about this. A lot of CEOs and leaders, they struggle to do that because they're dealing with the day-to-day, totally understandable. They're dealing with the fires of the moment that sometimes are getting hot. And this is where Eli Patrick comes in, our team. We sit alongside and work alongside with our CEO clients and partners to be that support mechanism for them, to be that safe space for them, help them process, to be that extra mind, ears, eyes, perspective of things. We also help our customers develop strategic plans to guide the organization over the next 3 to 5 years and sometimes even shorter. If you're in that space and if you want to talk about the needs of your organization, I want to challenge you right now to go to elipatrick.com. Again, that's elipatrick.com and schedule your consultation. Somebody is standing by to book that session with you. And I'm happy, someone from our team, we're happy to speak with you about your goals around sustainability, your goals around strategic planning, your goals around leadership development, your goals around fundraising, and just being thoughtful about what's next. Because, again, as I often have said, your organization needs to be around for years to come. This is the true flex of sustainability. To have your doors open the next 10 years for individuals, families, persons who can come and visit your team and your staff and still get the support that they need. I'm not talking about folks you've served 10 years ago. I'm talking about people who are new to the ecosystem. Your community will turn over, things will change, and you will evolve. But what helps our community sustain are great nonprofits like yours that's available and around to serve our community. Visit us at elipatrick.com. Schedule your consultation today. My name is Dr. William Clark. This is my time.